Hello, everybody. What is going on? Happy Friday. We're doing another pop up spontaneous stream. This time, we are going to be actually not following any online recipe. Sorry, I'll just clear my notifications. Dragon, thanks for the subscribe, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the family, the Mo's Do's family. Appreciate the support, man. So, with this, like I said, we're not following any online recipe. We're actually going to be doing a blue apron. Fitting that I have a blue apron already, right? Thanks to my wife. But this stream is actually thanks to our very own moderator, local host, aka Dan, aka Danielson. He just had extra, well, I shouldn't say extra. He's just behind on making his blue aprons. Hey King, happy Friday, everybody. Hope you had a great week. We've had some fun times. As you can see, we got a specially branded cutting board, aka, I'm just kidding. I messed up the other day when I was making sausages. When I was roasting our seasonings, I put it on here and I just branded my cutting board. Only 4 meals, but that's a backlog of meals, Dan. So what we'll be making tonight is seared pork chops and gremolata. So hopefully I didn't butcher that. If you do hashtag, if you do exclamation point recipes, Jamie, you should do that in chat. You'll get a link to the actual recipe card, or anybody else can do that. The recipe command. There you go. Peaches got it. He beat you to it. I know, I figured. So we're making seared pork chops and gremolata with roasted green beans and purple potatoes. So here's our purple potatoes. The lighting is a little bit different. I picked up a new ring light for this side instead of using my janky floor lamp. But yeah, it's a little bit shorter, so that's why it probably seems a lot brighter on this angle. I tried moving my normal ring light over here, but it's not as bright. So per the recipe card, yeah, I've been wanting to get a key light. Obviously, the cost is kind of expensive. The ring light does just fine. I can kind of make a key light out of this too, if you think about it. Let's see. We just maneuver this a little bit. I don't know if that lighting's better. Obviously, this illuminates the cutting board and our cooking surfaces. But the issue I have with this ring light is that this one right here that you can kind of see behind us is about 6.5 feet. This one is only 51 inches and it's 8 inches, an 8-inch ring light. The other one's a 12-inch and whatnot. I was just like, I had a feeling that it wasn't the right one, but I just got it anyway. Yeah, you could probably do it. I've seen a lot of DIY key lights online. And I don't have an Elgato. I need a stream deck. It'd be kind of nice, or just like a makeshift stream deck. But yeah. So with this, we're going to follow the recipe card. The recipe card is linked if you do the hashtag, or sorry, exclamation point recipe. It gives you step-by-step instructions if you've ever done Blue Apron. That's one reason why localhost started doing it. Is with COVID times, you know, he had his extra money instead of going out for lunch every day, and you want to learn how to cook. So this is actually a good, practice. You have a handful LED strips that are white. I can give you a handful, but I need 12 volts. Yeah, I mean, we can figure something out. Obviously, Dan told you need to do a stream in your kitchen like we talked today. Yeah, the purple potatoes do look weird. When he linked it to me, and as the other minions have posted in the Discord, when those purple potatoes look like meat. So I was like, is that discolored meat or something? Or like, I don't know, some very gamey meat. So yeah. So the first thing we're going to do is place the oven rack in the center of the oven. I already have that, and preheat the oven to 450. So we're going to wash and dry the fresh produce, which I probably should have done it beforehand, but we're going to do it now. So we have our purple potatoes. It comes with 5 little potatoes. So this is going to be a serving for 2. But here's our little potatoes. They look black. But let's rinse them out. Yeah, it looks very dark. Like, I don't know. It looks like a rock. Something like, now that it's like super wet, it looks like something straight out of, a rock you're playing with out of a lake or a river. It kind of looks purple, but not too much. So this is my first time actually doing Blue Apron. Um, my wife and I've had chances to do it in the past, but we've never done it. And if you would like uh, a recipe or a free meal or whatever, Dan will be providing those to you. So if you would like an invite to Blue Apron, message local host and he will send you an invitation to your email. I guess there's a caveat with it that you have to actually sign up with it with your own email that he sends to, so just make note of that. You're gonna be disappointed if the inside's not purple. Yeah, rainbow carrots but not purple potatoes. I've had purple potatoes before. We've had if you buy like a little mini like Yukon Golds, there's like a variety pack. So Dan obviously they give you pre-portioned meat. So pretty much this is what it looks like. Comes into a bag like this. Obviously you saw a potatoes bag, which, hey babe, can you hand me my new little garbage can? I have a new little handy dandy garbage can. You shouldn't watch Hungry. Supposed to be perfect. I've got a little garbage can here, so for when I'm cooking and getting rid of scraps. So like I said, it comes everything's prepackaged. You have your green beans. This is the knickknacks kit, which when we open it here in just a second, it's going to provide everything that we need. So in this case, a lemon, our seasoning packet, which is crushed red pepper flakes, some Dijonnaise sauce. I don't know if you can even read that. There you go. Weeknight Hero Spice Blend. Some sliced roasted red peppers. And then our fresh parsley. Let's set this stuff aside behind us. And Dan, do you normally wash your fresh parsley? I know I did for the potatoes and your green beans. I'm assuming you do so, right? You like the spice blend? I had a few other. Nice. I'm just gonna rinse it anyway. And what's kind of nice about these green beans, though, is they're already pre-cut. They're pre-trimmed, so you don't have to do it. So it kind of makes your life a little bit easier, looks like. Anything that is in a bag or loose, I will wash, minus the meat. Gotcha. And all this has been kept refrigerated. But kids will always watch your meat. Oh, Peach. Oh, Peach. You're so funny, guy. You're such a fun guy. And then obviously we don't have to wash this. Let's see. Our parsley. Let's just rinse this out and we'll just keep it in a little container. I mean, what's perfect about these, like, everything's perfectly portioned for you, so you don't have to worry about going to the store and buying everything. And he kept the recipe card. I told him to keep it because we'll be following it from Just my iPad here. Just ring this off. Dry it off with this. And when I was reviewing this recipe, another thing that was pretty interesting about it was give you like little tutorial videos so you know how to cut everything properly. That's kind of nice. It's kind of helpful. The meals usually give 2 full meals for myself, which is cool. Yeah. Like I said, you're doing the 2 servings, so. All right. So the instructions it's sending me to Discord for some reason, even though I want to open it in a browser because Dan opened it in a browser for me. No, I want to open it in that. So while we're getting that, let's get our knife out. So it sounds like the oven's preheated now. So like I said, what we're going to be doing is we're going to medium dice the potatoes. So we're going to chop it in half. And as you can see, they are purple. Dark. So let's see. Yeah. And obviously it says medium cut. You can dice them however you want, whatever size you like. But they are leaving a nice stain on the cutting board. I probably shouldn't have used a white cutting board for this, but it's alright. See, it's purple. So it's a little itty bitty guy. So we'll just quarter that one. Yeah, I was telling Dan, you know, maybe I should just come to your house tomorrow and make something for him. We'll do a stream out of his kitchen so that he actually gets to eat the meal. He's like, my kitchen's too dirty right now, man. And when I was there, it wasn't that bad. Just a few little sweeps and whatnot would be fine. All right. Oh, jeez, kitty, get out of here. So, the next step, medium dice the potatoes, cut off any discarded stems of the green beans. So, place in a bowl and drizzle with olive oil and season with salt and pepper. All right, let's check this out. So, like I said, it's a step-by-step guide. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps total. Is that a kitty? It is a kitty. All right. So we have our olive oil up here. Salt, pepper, right there. Just gonna, olive oil is up. Do a few little twist of black pepper and just a little bit of salt, just for some flavor. The reason why I'm doing this, I'm not following it step by step exactly right now, is because we need to toss it into the oven for 15 minutes. You can see I'm just coating this all in the oil as it requested. And I have my quarter sheet right here. I'm just gonna put it on half of the sheet, or we'll use all of it. It says half of it, but I'm using a quarter sheet, so. Hey Google, set a timer for 15 minutes. All right. Yeah, they sadly don't write the prep to be time efficient. Yeah. All right, so the next thing is cut off. So where's our stems at? Did I actually? That's funny. That's funny. So let's just look at these if they have any excess stems. These all look good so far. So let's just get a towel to dry these off since they're still wet. So I just left them sitting in the water. Oh, then it says have them lengthwise. Okay. So that'll be the next step. Hey Google, never going to give you up. Better not play. Hey Google, stop. Okay. She was literally just talking. I thought she was gonna play, you know, yeah. I thought just by saying that she was gonna rickroll me and actually start playing the stupid song. We don't need that. We don't need any copyrights in here, Dragon. I'm gonna be a good boy, okay? Honestly, I'm not cutting these. Let's see. You can always just snap these in half too if you want. You don't need to actually dice them, cut them any specific way. Yeah, so the other 3 recipes that Dan gave me options for, well, actually, the other 2, because he wanted to do the stir fry himself. One was a salad, which I didn't feel like doing. You can mute yours and activate mine. And there was like 2 more. I can't think of the name of them. But I decided I would do this one because people in the Discord that were associated with made it, and it actually looks pretty good. So, and I was intrigued by the purple potatoes. So tomorrow, one of our mods, Peach, will be doing a spicy challenge that I sent him. So that's cool. If only he did it tonight, since we're streaming tonight, that'd be even better, right? But he's doing it tomorrow. So let's just keep this over here. So have him peel the onion. Lentil roasted cauliflower salad, cashew chicken stir fry, and seared pork chops is what we're doing, and seared chicken and kale salad. Yeah. You might have an Omaha steak in my freezer that I might make tonight. Nice. Are you gonna do it on the grill? Or are you gonna do it like in the air fryer? Or what are you gonna do it with? The grill? Nice. Are you gonna do it right out of the freezer onto the grill, or you're not gonna thaw it out a lot? Speaking of grills, this guy, he's got his grill attached to his house gas, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, you should probably thaw it. He doesn't have to worry about that propane and propane accessories. He's not like Hank Hill. But he still does taste the meat, not the heat. It really spoils me to have attached to the house. Yeah, dude. I still need to fill up my propane tank. It's near empty. Still have probably like 1 or 2 more grill sessions left on it before I have to fill it up. But it's near empty. Let's see. Okay, half peel and small dice the onion. So, just wanted to make sure I was doing the right size cut. This is a really tiny onion too. Really tiny. I mean, for the longest time, I had an electric grill, so I pretty much, obviously, that's gonna be attached to my house too. So, but it's not the same. And what local host had said, if you're interested in a free meal from Blue Apron, let us know. We'll definitely send you the referral code so you can get some free meals. I mean, I always thought about it, like I said, I always thought about doing this myself, but just never did it. And what's kind of interesting, a lot of stores are now kind of doing the same thing, where they had their meals pretty much pre-packed for you. So I was at Target last weekend, and I'll bet you'll be having the steak tomorrow. Oh, that's all right. I was at Target last weekend, and they have like a pizza kit for you, but they're like these small little personal-sized pizzas, so it's perfect for, like, say if you want to have like a quick weeknight meal or like a fun meal for you and the kids. Oh, I'm missing a green bean. Green bean just fell. All right. So, okay, I'm gonna just rinse this again. Cut off the onion halves. We did that. Now, using a zester or the small side of a box grater, zest the lemon to get about 1 teaspoon of lemon zest. So, we're going to be using it. Just chop off the ends because we're not going to need these. And it was kind of interesting. They have a guide on how to properly cut a lemon if you don't know how to cut a lemon. So that's kind of cool. And there's just zest getting everywhere. And what's nice about when you're zesting, you don't want to do like short little strokes. You want to do like a long stroke so you can get all the zest in one go. Oh, I love the smell of zested lemon. I have no clue how to cut or zest lemon. That's kind of fun to watch. Yeah, and they tell you how to do it too, which is kind of interesting. And Dan's like, they don't tell you how to de-seed it. And I'm like, yeah, they do. Like, oh, I didn't watch that far. This is more than a tablespoon. I mean, a teaspoon, which is fine. Let's put it in one of our little thing here. Just rinse this off. I have a short attention span sometimes. Yeah, he's like a freaking dog. Squirrel. That's for sure. All right. So, just doing on their video, they just sliced the onion or the lemon. We're going to just pretty much just quarter it, and you can quarter it again. And then you have, just how they have in the video, you have your core there. You just slice down that core, get rid of it. See how we have the core there? This one doesn't really have the core. Neither does that one. And neither does this one. Has like a little bit of it. We gotta kind of core this one some more. And then you literally just use your knife and just scrape the seeds off. And then you have a seedless lemon. Easy, right? All right. Okay. Roughly chop the peppers and add them. Which is kind of interesting. These peppers are pretty chopped, I would say. I'm just gonna rinse them anyway. They smell good. Are they already sliced? Okay, so they don't really have to actually rinse them since they're already roasted technically. We're just doing a rough chop, it says. Alright. Roughly chop the peppers, have and peel small diced onion. We got that. We'll have extra. Let's put our peppers in here. Zest the lemon to get 1 teaspoon, quarter, and de-seed the lemon. Roughly chop the parsley leaves and stems. So that's the next thing we're gonna do. So dry our board up. It says to use the stems and all. So if you don't know how to actually cut up any herbs, one of these days you'll have to get a Blue Apron meals. Just lazier as return to work. Yeah. So just literally just bundle it all up. And I'm showing you exactly what they show in their videos, and you're just gonna slice. Then you have your parsley. Let's get one of these. Just try to get as much of it as possible. So you're working in the office every day now, Dragon? Or are you still doing semi-remote? Oh, that sucks. Alright. So we're done with this. Let's rinse our knife off. Dry it off and put it away. I still need to get a proper knife rule. Shouldn't be using what it came with because it even says do not use this for storage. But you know what, Shun? I'm still using this for storage. You cannot tell me what I can and cannot do, people. Alright, so we have that in a large bowl. In a large bowl, combine the peppers, diced onion. Okay. We already have our bowl here. Zero remote. As soon as I got the vaccine, I kind of knew it was going to happen, but hey, at least we don't need to mask anymore, right? Alright. We're going to combine, large bowl, combine the peppers, diced onion, creamy mustard sauce, which is our Dijonnaise, we have a small one. I don't know if it's there. We'll just use the big one. Try to scrape as much of it as possible. And then the juice of 2 lemon wedges is what the next thing we're going to be combining. Oh, 2C just popped out, so I apparently didn't DC this right. Who has the awesome handwriting with the chalk? My wife does. She's the one that also... Hey, Google, stop. It's already been 15 minutes? Jeez. She's the one that also did the handwriting for the Mo's Does merch. You see a kitty? Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, we got the kitty cam. We need to get a kitty cam for when she walks in here. Meow, kitty. So, and then 2 teaspoons of olive oil. That was about like 1.5. I'm gonna do like 2. You see her little paw right there? She may be cute, but she's a crackhead. She's crazy. So I'll just combine all this. Ah, there she is. Set aside and stir in occasionally at least 10 minutes. To make the gremolata in a separate bowl, combine the lemon zest, chopped parsley. Okay. See, cats and streams are just good marketing, I know, right? Okay. So, to make the gremolata in a separate bowl, combine the lemon zest, the parsley, our red pepper flakes, and a teaspoon of the olive oil. And it says as much of the red pepper flakes as you want, but I'm using all of them. Let's grab a fork and let's just combine this all. Obviously, this is way too big of a bowl. I may have just a bit more olive oil. Depending on how spicy you like the dish to be, it's seasoned with salt and pepper. Is over here. I'm used to it on my right, not on my left. I like how it's used 2 teaspoons and you're like 4. Because I know what I'm doing. Alright, and there's our sauce. You can see right there inside of it. We'll set this aside as well. Alright. Last is cook the pork. Meanwhile, we'll pat the pork dry with paper towels, which we didn't do yet. Let's take a peek at our... So this has been 15 minutes. There we go. Set that there. Let's grab our pork. Like, listen to Amber talk about making food. I'd be all scientific, measuring cups. I would go by weights. I like to do everything by grams. So, like, even when I'm, it says to go by cups and stuff, I will still, like, I'll measure it out, like, the first time in cups, and then I'll swap to grams. Metric for the win, exactly. Yes. Because especially with baking, you get more precision, I should say. Speaking of bacon, I have to make some jammy Dodgers for Peach. So we'll probably do a test run maybe this weekend, and then I'll actually do them for real for you, Peach. If I can get my sit in there. You love that plate. So it's a seahorse, and then well, since these are all bloody now, I'm going to clean up. We have the starfish, which I've never really actually paid attention, and then my sister-in-law was like, "Hey, I really like the turtle on your plate." I'm like, "What turtle?" Oh, look, there's a turtle on the plate. Goes to show how much I pay attention, right? Trying to convert really hard to break your habit. Yeah. Now you need just 4 elephants. That's my wife's favorite animal, so. So let's pet these dry. You're doing well with distances, at least small distance through 3D printing. Yeah. All right. And the reason why you want to pat your meat dry, regardless if it's pork, chicken, beef, you want to get a nice sear on it. You thought her favorite animal was a Snorlax? Mm. You know what, Dan? That was me just messing it up, all right? Me not knowing what to say. Because obviously Snorlax is not an animal. Okay. With anything, you want to be hygienic. You want to wash your hands when you're touching raw meat, especially pork or chicken. Now he's going to say that the great Antoine doesn't exist. Hey, I never said that Snorlaxes don't exist. You know how I do know they exist? Because I'm looking at one right now. I'm looking at the butt of one every time I cook. Every time in the kitchen, I'm looking at a butt of a Snorlax. All thanks to Dan. And why, you may be asking? We'll talk about that in just a second. Let's get our induction top. Stop calling my wife a Snorlax. Oh, Jamie, you better talk some crap back to Dan. He thinks I'm calling you a Snorlax. Okay. So let's put this. It says, meanwhile, pat the pork dry with a paper towel, season on both sides with salt and pepper and enough of the spice blend to coat. You may have extra. In a medium pan, heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So I'm going to do it about medium heat. Let's throw our olive oil in. And I'm coating my pan. Obviously, this is a little bit more than 2 tablespoons because I have a bigger cast iron. But as I said, I look at a Snorlax every time I'm cooking or in the kitchen, looking at its butt. Because a wild Snorlax appears. There we go. 2 views of it. And that's his big old butt. He's thick. Thick with 10 C's. He's a thicky boy. Ah, it is a Snorlax. Yes. Where's the shiny one with the translucent blue? That's on my desk. We need the sauce. Just gonna rub it into just the right way. Flip it. Oh, there's a lot of it in that one. Ooh, this smells actually pretty good, Dan. Coat the meat. That's what I'm doing. On all the sides. I wonder what's in this seasoning. It's good, you like it? And you're just as picky at eating food as my wife is, so that's a good thing. Yeah, Dan, you know Dan's just as picky at eating food. He's like, I don't want this. I don't want this in my life, guys. Right. We don't need any more seasonings. Got our little tongy tongs out. From the page, it's 1 tablespoon of weeknight hero spice. It's onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, and whole dried parsley. Interesting. It says continuously stir this for about 10 minutes. Every so often we want to stir it, so let's do our stirring. Let's try it. That's interesting. Not bad. But then again, I am kind of weird. I do like raw onion, so. Here's our purple potato. Not bad either. Oh yeah, look at that nice charring already on this baby. Blue Apron's those jars with the spices. That's cool. We don't need that anymore. While that's cooking, let's just kind of clean up a little bit. Oh, I think the last bit of it is, this is where you need a button to swap profiles to the food cam on the main screen and show myself in the window back and forth. Hold on. Let's see. Go to cooking 2. How about we just do that? And we'll just do this. B920. And you can't see me anymore. But here I am now. There we go. How's that for you? You really want to watch me slicing up earlier? Yeah. That's why I need to get an Elgato, so I can easily press the button to do so. Getting a little smoky up in here, though. Yeah, we need to make a different profile so you can swap back and forth. Yeah, I mean, now I can go like this. So let me have that, let me have that. Obviously, this right here is a GoPro, and then this one is just a C920. On Wednesday, I had a 3-camera angle. I had this one, actually, this camera right here was facing this way, and then I had another one right here, so. Olive oil. So as you see, it's a little toasty, and I'm using a cast iron. Yeah, there's a stream. My buddy Peach was telling me about that. I should really invest in using that. But right now, I'm using my Google Play points for Discord Nitro. Oh, actually, at this point, I think we're supposed to put our green beans onto this. As I have one flying next to me, and then we're going to toss this back in the oven. Turn down the heat some more. This is a very odd looking pork chop. It's more like a fillet to me. The way that it's shaped. Avocado oil? Yeah, I have some avocado oil as well. And I'm just doing this so we can sear the sides a little bit, get a little bit of a color on all of them. Hey Google, set a timer for 7 minutes. A pork medallion. Yes. All right. So while we're cooking the pork, we're roasting the potatoes. Carefully arrange in an even layer. Dress the vegetables and serve your dish. Add the roasted vegetables to the bowl of dressing. Toss it to coat. Taste and season with salt desired. Slice the rest of pork crosswise. Serve sliced pork with dressed vegetables. Top pork with gremolata. Serve the remaining lemon wedges on the side. Yeah, they want money for it. That's the only downside. I mean, but if you think about it, if you're not streaming much or whatever, it's ideal. Because what the Stream Deck Mini is like $100, and then the full size is 150. They give you a 30-day trial for it, then after 30 days, I didn't renew it, so. But we can make a free app like that. Yeah. Well, what a lot of people do is they'll get like a $10 wireless or wired little keypad, you know, like the number pad for, and then they'll turn that into like a makeshift Elgato, a Stream Deck. So that's what like a lot of budget streamers do. We take a peek at these temperature wise. Obviously, we're gonna let it sit too. So after it rests, you can continue cooking. So pork, they say 145 is the temperature you want it to be at. Yeah, because it's just a keybind of the OBS with streaming software. I use OBS. Streamlabs OBS, I think it is, or Stream Elements. We'll still need a little bit more time. We're at 135, 132, so another minute or so on there. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to use. Like, I have my chat, then my activity feed, and then obviously my camera over here. That's kind of nice to have. That would mean my source is that big. I probably shouldn't have used my cast iron for this because obviously browning too much. Very better at monitoring the chat feed than I ever was, Grass. Thank you. I mean, my monitor, my laptop's right here, so I'm looking at the camera, try to talk to you guys. So what it was previously is I didn't want my hot plate here spraying my laptop as much. So my laptop used to be in this area, and then I moved it over here so that this camera's here, and then that's the area, obviously, so I can look at you guys with the chat right here. Yeah, you like this close-up view and cooking, you should keep this profile and switch for future streams. So you like it better like this? I mean, obviously, when I'm chit-chatting or doing something better, this is cool, but then go here. Yeah. Wanted to toss the vegetables around a little bit. We gotta get Dan a cast iron, but using a cast iron, just keeping it clean and keeping it seasoned is such a pain. Yeah, chit chat big screen is fine, but when it's actual cooking, yeah. So when you want to focus on the food, have that and resume. Yep. Cast iron intimidates you? It is kind of intimidating. I myself still aren't a perfectionist at it, but cast iron. So we got a Dutch oven with the lid here, so I make the breads with. And that just fell out. And then we have another one here. It's fine.
It's fine for us, but not fine for our dog.
Oh, it's our cool. Oh, and I do have a few more cast irons as well. I know, right? Hey, Google, stop. And like I said, I have a few more cast irons. That's
Sorry, I don't understand.
okay. Google, shut up. Because then I also have my enamel Dutch oven here. So is my stream bouncing? Oh, I'm dropping frames right now. Actually, that's probably why. For some reason, I'm seeing red on my. There we go. I'm wireless. That's another reason. Yep. I can hardwire in, but I didn't really see a difference. Yeah. So it's nice and perfect. That's what I use a lot of time for my sauces that I make. All right, so we're gonna let them rest here for just a minute. Let's clean this up. There's oil everywhere. The surface is hot, do not touch. We've got our roasted veggies here. Obviously these didn't roast like they're supposed to, but we put them in there for the temperature that they're supposed to be. So you got a new meat thermometer with your Omaha steaks. It's ceramic, but same well. Oh, that's cool. So it doesn't alter the temperature at all when you're using it? Like, not alter, I should say. It's probably not a digital one, obviously, right? Because mine is digital. Then I also have these things right here. Focus. Let's go to this one. Then I have that thermometer. I don't ever use this one. You know what you get when you cross an elephant and a rhino? What's that? It's Bluetooth, or oh no, your thing's Bluetooth. I was like, that makes I don't. I guess I don't understand the joke. Alfino? Oh, is that a dad joke if I ever heard one? Do some sweeping here shortly. I realize, we've had pans dropping above us before, so it's okay, babe. We really need to get some like pan holders. This is what I got. Oh, you can probably have to just message Dan and he can link it. Pronounced Aleph I know. That's funny. So we have our sauce. Let's go back to this. It looks like Dragon linked something. So, which is weird. He's a subscriber. He should be able to link stuff. Thought I fixed that. Maybe not. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I adjusted it today because you should be able to link stuff, but I may be mistaken. Okay. Let's move me real quick so you guys can see. There we go. Oh, I need to actually slice pork. I'm pretty positive it says to slice it. All right, let's check the iPad real quick. Yep, it says to slice it. So let's grab it. And this chop is a little overcooked, unfortunately. Actually, no, it's not. It's a little tender, but it's still juicy, but it's a slight bit overcooked. Okay. Oh, I bet you're a better team. Oh, excuse me. You bet your better TV maintain the link because I have it set to do that. Oh, maybe. Yeah, see now he can link it, that's why. Yeah, there may be some channel settings I have to work with. So let's see. Let's do the final prep. Okay. Add the roasted veggies to the bowl of dressing. Toss to coat and taste and season with salt and pepper. Let's just set this aside for just a brief moment. Is it supposed to be okay? So it's just the season. Toss it all together. Some of the taters got stuck to the bottom. And I must say though, these taters have some unique flavor to it. It tastes a little bit different than normal taters. Is that hot? Nah. We don't want to spill anything. All right, so then let's coat it. Let's put all this into it. That looks great. Thank you. Appreciate it, Liz. And thank you, Dragon. So let's just try a little bit of it. Yeah, it does. It says add a little bit more salt and pepper to it if it needs it. And it just needs just a little bit more. See how that is. Let's try another one. It's only 500? What the heck is that? Just a little bit more salt. A lot of the sauce fell to the bottom. Give me 1 second, Dan. Let me finish tossing this around. By the way, Dan, that Gatorade left a really bad taste in my mouth the entire time I was driving home. Just so you know. Add just a little bit more, just a little pinch, and you're pretty good with that. Okay. Sorry, I messed around with the admin thing. There's a request queue. All right. So now we're gonna dress our veggies. Let's look at our picture. So we got our chop, our porky chop. Let's try to clean this up a little bit for presentation reasons. Yeah, I'm trying to get that one. Yeah, it's all right. So let's kind of just tilt our chop a little bit, I guess. There we go. I'll do it like this. Obviously, plating is not my forte. Ooh, thanks for the 10 bits, man. Appreciate it. The first bidder in the channel. God, come on. Let's go. I just messed up the clean plate. Let's clean it up with just a little bit more again as I mess it up again. There we go. Move the plate a little too. There we go. Yeah, sorry. There we go. Now we're good, Dan. So what we're gonna do is put our veggies. Let's get a couple more potatoes up in here. But pork, no. Get off the pork, buddy. All right, I think that looks good. You have to make it difficult. Remember, we're such a demanding audience. It's all right. I don't mind the critique. Let's set this over here behind me. All right, so then now the last thing we're going to do is put everything on the floor because I got to sweep it up. Is we're going to put our gremolata, just drizzle it over it. There we go. I would just do it smaller, just tilt them a little bit more, I think would be better. There we have it. That's what I was aiming for. To have it go just like the picture. Let's go back to this. Here we go. My face here. Looks good. Maybe bring this up just a little bit. There we go. There's our gremolata. Roasted veggies with gremolata. I don't know if, do you guys like this lighting? It seems a little, yeah, it seems very dark, doesn't it? Let's see if I can tilt this baby.
Even though the other light is dumb, seems brighter.
Obviously, this is a little ring light. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to mess up anything right now. I think that actually looks a lot better. How's that look with it pointed down like that? You can see it a lot better, yeah. Oh, then let's get this out of the way. And it says to serve with lemon wedge So, I don't know where to put the lemon wedge at. Whatever. Let's go back to there. Did I mess up my angle? There we go. Let's take a quick little picture of this, shall we? That's how they did it here. Obviously, portrait mode is the way to go, not video mode, Mario. Yeah, my picture was just been slapped together on the plate. Oh, damn. That was actually pretty good. You can kind of see it there. Focus. So, looks amazing. You have to make the red and blue apron on inside. All right, Lizzie, thanks for stopping by. Let's try this out. Let's try all these veggies all combined. I really like that sauce blend. It's actually really good. So it says this is about 40 minutes to make. We're at the little over an hour mark. That's okay. A little chit chatting. Let's try a bite with the Gremolata, I should say. Good. For first time making Blue Apron. Pretty tasty, guys. I would recommend. Go for another bite. Come over here, babe. Take a bite so they can tell you, so they know what this says.
What?
So they can get your opinion. I'm gonna chop up my wife's real quick, her portion. This one's actually no wonder. Go ahead, try it. No one can see him.
I didn't see the fork.
So that one over there, that one's just legit just pure fat. That's why it was so round and weird and wasn't cooking correctly. So that one is not a good, suitable piece of pork. So I think my wife and I will be just sharing this one right here that she's trying right now. Unfortunately. What do you think? Good? Not bad. Thanks, Dan, for the you can take it over there. Yeah, like a lot of it was just like this one's actually the best one, but it's still pretty tough. Very gristly. Yeah. Can't really eat that one, unfortunately. However, we can eat some veggies. Because these veggies are actually really tasty. And I don't mind eating some veggies. But, you know, that's enough for tonight's stream. Another bonus stream, you know, trying to... Might as well just do this more on my free time. Hopefully one of these days we'll get to local host's home, and we'll be able to cook. Purple. I don't know if you can actually really tell. Kinda. Focus. Focus. But not bad. Yeah. I'm dropping frames right now. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah. We're dropping frames. Dropped frames. That's the downside of this. So look out for the Mosdo's branded cutting boards in the near future. You guys all want those, right? I'll make them specially made, custom made for anybody. I'll start throwing hot pots and pans on it. My wife just rolled her eyes at me. Can you hear you now? It's good? Yeah. Oh, that one I got like a big flavor of mustard out of it. So it's not bad. Well, thanks everybody. Appreciate your time tonight. Dragon, thanks for the bits. And thanks for the subscription, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the support from everybody that's in the channel right now. Dan, thank you for technically sponsoring this stream. You know, we got the Blue Apron rocking out. Which is funny, I don't know if you guys know this. I didn't know this. The reason why they called it Blue Apron is that's what chefs that are learning how to cook, that's what they wear in the kitchens, I guess. The more you know. Slightly used Mosdo's branded cutting boards. Exactly. Anyway, guys, I appreciate your time. This weekend, Sunday, we will be making Jammy Dodgers as a test round for when I ship them out to Peach. And why is my music not playing? There we go. My music's playing now. That's very odd. So once again, thank you everybody. Appreciate your time. Look for the picture. You didn't know that? Never knew that? I'm confused. Oh, you let me know there's a stockpile of extras? Yeah, I think there's like a delay in audio. I'm not sure since the chat seems a little odd right now. Maybe I'll have to start hardwiring back into my network. But I'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a good night and have a great weekend until we see each other again. Oh no, I can't end my stream because I turned off my keyboard. Thanks guys, have a good night.